and there's a couple of screws here. Just remove them and that bit will come off. Just take off the lights. Do the same on this side as well. And then obviously you got a couple of screws on this side as well. Remove them as well, as you can see. And yep, so do the same exactly on this side. And when it comes to this section, just get something flat and just wedge it through and that will pop down. And I think underneath that there is a couple of screws just to unrelease the light brackets. Loose, and you can literally then, what you have to do then is slide the headlining backwards, because they kind of clipped in, so push it back a little bit, maybe about a centimeter or two, and then it will just drop off. That's pretty much it about how to get the headlining off. And in terms of the sunroof, this is where the tricky bit is. Let me see if I can capture this. Let me close this. So what you do, you push this bit back, but in order to push this back, there's two clips that sits on one side of each side. So if you put your fingers through there, you feel them. Literally just what you need to do is just kind of push them back a little bit. Just be very gentle. You have to do both sides together. So I had to do it basically with my camera down, but yeah, just both push them together, and then you can literally slide it back all the way, and then you will have access to all the screws that's been held, all the screws that's holding the sunroof there. As you can see, these are the ones. So just gently, just be very careful. The right side is NA. You can't actually get the right side anymore, and there are a lot of people that's having the issue. So just be careful with these runners. So just push them gently and then push the top section back, and then you got the screws here. There's 3 screws on each side. The last one, as you can see here where I'm pointing, maybe ideally if you have a long screwdriver, not a socket, just to kind of reach that. And again on this side you've got 3 on. There's one here, and then you've got one in the middle, and the last one is the tricky one. Like I said, it's kind of hard to see, so you might have to kind of again use a long screwdriver to access that section, T25, that you need to use. And then as soon as you do all of these 3, ideal you have someone to help you, because it's quite heavy and you don't want it to drop, and you can literally, the whole sunroof will be free and you can literally pull it up and that's pretty much it of how to take the sunroof off. And then yeah, just be very, very careful please with the runners. So just to show you, this is now stripped, so that's the one I stripped down. So the sunroof is completely gone. Just be careful with all the runners and you don't break anything here when you're taking them off. From inside, literally, as I was saying, so these clips here, you see the little sections here, just be careful with them. They're very brittle at the moment because it's old, but yeah, they literally just came off, and that's how it looks. So because there's a two part to the sunroof, so one, the bit that slides in usually goes and sits here, so after you take that bit off you can push that back out and pull it back down again. So yeah, this is how it looks. What we'll do now is go over to Jack's unit. Obviously I haven't recorded this, but I have sent it to a local trimmer. He's a leather restorer trimmer. He also does headlining. I've actually sent the headlining off, or the frame, to him previously, and he's been working on it for the last week or so. So I've kind of skipped that bit. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go over and see what he's done. And he's based in Edmonton in London. It's quite decent, cheap, and very good guy, and he's easy to work and communicate with. He's really good. So yeah, let's see what he's done. So here I am with Jack, and I have to say this looks amazing. He's done a great job. That's exactly how my original was. Actually, if anything, the Meteor is even better. Yeah, it looks great there, all the panels.